Oh, right. Probably got my...
Start the recording and then leave.
Bye!
Bye.
DM's running away! Hello,
We
everyone. Hi, psychos! This is our fourth, fifth session? Somewhere in between there?
I have no idea.
Our one-shot is continuing onward with plenty of random things happening.
Yeah. Plenty of big things happening.
Yes.
DM, tell us. You might have succeeded with one we don't know yet.
Last time, we had talked to Goldburn about returning the children. He was holding on to one of them, whose name was Anna? I'll double check over the video. But Goldburn is a good family friend of them.
Drea.
Was it Drea?
Yes, I remembered more than half my name.
One of these days, I'll have one of you become my secretary. Anyway, so...
we all need a secretary. We'll just use each other.
Drea stayed with Goldburn, but you had two other children that needed to go to another riverside town. You were teleported almost there. You were about a mile outside of town, so you walked into town. And when you got there, it was absolutely dead silent. You couldn't see a single person. You're getting a little creeped out, and then the children just suddenly collapsed out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Several of you started feeling sick, and that's when you started realizing, okay, this is not just creepy, something is seriously wrong. So after trying to get the children out of danger only to learn that, well, I guess decide that it couldn't get any worse, you guys came back into town and are trying to find out what the source of this problem is. One of our people decided to cast a detect disease spell and is able to identify the spell as a disease called the Creeping Death.
That's what that thing's called.
The Creeping Death has a effect where it slowly drains the vitality, or in this case, constitution, of the people involved in the area, and once they reach 0, they die and become zombies.
So not
Yay! Because, you know, zombies are always fun. Right a few minutes after you make this discovery, you start hearing groaning and creatures starting to get to you, and you start getting closer into town. You finally make it to the central plaza that's built around a shrine well to find there's some kind of powerful aura of a corrupted shrine. Somebody's written in blood over the top of the sigils. And that's not good. After a little bit more investigation and a little bit more time, zombies start attacking you in huge waves. You're desperately trying to protect the children as you're fighting off the waves, as well as trying to figure out how to stop the disease from continuing its propagation. You start noticing some strange instances where it seems like there's something that's helping you along the way. A little bit of extra oomph there, some extra power given to you that you shouldn't have, that kind of thing. Nothing that's revealed its presence, other than the fact that you did notice a woman sitting on the edge of the well, just as you were glancing over in that area. In any case, you eventually discovered a crystal.
Wait a second, what are you talking about, a woman? I don't remember a woman.
This is why I'm bringing it up. But in any case, at the top of the shrine, you've discovered a dark crystal, not to be confused with the dark crystal, that you took it upon yourself to destroy. After taking it off the top of the shrine, it knocked over next to Romabella, who blew it up. And in the process, blew herself up and through several walls.
Hey, like I said, I had 5 zombies on me. If I took the opportunity to try to do something else with that stone, I could have still had huge damage from the zombies. I could have destroyed the stone and not had any effect, so it was still my best cause, even if I knew it was also my worst cause.
Also, with you seemingly dead, I think they'd leave you alone.
Well, there's that too. Oh, she's dead. Let's go for the alive one.
Well, I mean, for living, thinking beings, that probably would be true, but for creatures that are just trying to eat your brains,
Anyway,
hope
what
not.
did
In
the
case-
blowing up the stone do?
the blowing up stone, massive explosion, everybody's screaming, but nobody can hear anything because the concussive wave has deafened everybody in the area. There's a ringing going through your ears, especially those of especially acute hearing. Elves.
How about you hit it towards me?
Tinnitus! Why does this keep happening to me?
Oh.
It happened when I
But in any case,
We're a danger to
As-
your health.
as the dust starts to settle from the explosion, you notice numerous bodies scattered all over the plaza. And none of them are moving.
Well, if they're zombies, that's a good thing. I prefer.
Pause real quick. We are having a terrible connection on this side. We'll probably have to exit out and come back in. Because
Okay.
you keep breaking up. We're not getting anything from you. Cammy keeps going in and out. We don't know if it's us or if it's you, but we're going to see if it fixes it by escaping and coming back in.
Okay, we'll pause for a second.
2 seconds. Okay.
So,
So,
about
Hi.
those flesh-eating viruses.
oh,
Ouch, huh?
Yeah.
Think that's it.
Oh, hi, they're back.
We'll see if this works better if we still have the same issues. Okay.
Keep going.
Right, so did you catch everything that just said?
Depends on what you mean by catch everything you just said. I don't know what everything is. I don't know where you ended or where you began. So I don't
Maybe
know.
we should just start a philosophy channel. That might be a thing. Did you catch the explosion of the littered bodies everywhere?
I heard bodies everywhere, yes.
You have my
It's going to be
laptop
turning
with me.
more into a murder mystery. Okay.
I don't know. We're still having issues. It might be the internet. It might just be my computer. I don't know.
I will turn my Wi-Fi off my phone. Doing.
Do we need to switch computers or?
What do you think? Let's try it for the next 5 minutes, see what happens.
Try another device. Okay.
But
I'm
I
gonna try mine since it's already out.
said try it for the next 5 minutes
Oh,
and then see it.
well, it's still breaking up every time he talks.
Okay, let's switch devices, see what happens.
Mine's already out and on. 2 seconds.
Pausing for another moment.
Well, you can get me on and then go.
You're gonna want to mute that, otherwise there's gonna be an awful feedback.
What happened to my water bottle?
That is a good question.
One
I'm-
that deserves an answer but may not get it. Oh, there it is.
Of course, you know, Cammy and I aren't actually muted. I'm just doing things in mute as if. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't actually do sign language. But thank you.
Mallory,
Yes.
have you read this?
I can't read it.
Oh, there it goes.
Your blurry background blurs it out.
Oh, I
says
I
something
don't
about
even know how
thief.
to turn that off. I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Because there's 2 of them, and I didn't realize this. This is the second one that I've started reading. I was like, oh, so I know what couple gets together in the first one. I was like,
A little further down there, Andrea.
it's cute. It's by Sarah M. Eden.
There we go.
I like her.
So do I.
Who?
So it's The Gentleman and the Thief by Sarah M. Eden.
Ah, yes. I've read many of her books.
I think I may have started that.
But the first one, so the first one is The Lady and the Highwayman. So just so you know.
I started to read that one.
Okay.
But
So the second one, I got it for Christmas, and I started reading it when I was at home. And then it said something. I was like, oh.
That is it starts dying.
Whoops.